Well, hello, you glorious humans, and welcome to your daily dose of easy money in Red Dead Online. Today, we're going to go over a bunch of guaranteed locations to complete two of the most expensive collections available for the collector, which is going to get you around $900 very, very quickly. Now, as I've mentioned, these are 100% guaranteed locations as long as you collect these before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 22nd. So that's Eastern Standard Time. You're going to have to convert the time zones for yourself. If you're on Australia, you're going to have until like the 23rd at whatever time Eastern Standard converts to. So just keep that in mind. But these will be available until that time. Now, our first one is going to be right here. And now we are going to be collecting the coins once again, and this will be our third video on the coin locations, which means we have an entire, basically what happens is these rotate on a 3-day schedule. Right now it's day 2, and we already released the video for day 3, so you can check that out if you just want the coins again for the next day. But it's going to be just outside of Tumbleweed, below the G and the E, and if you zoom in right here, just before the cliff, you're going to be able to get the first item here, which is the 1800 half dime. Now, all of these are going to be in a specific order to get you all of the coins and all of the lost rings. Now, I'm doing this in a way that gets you all of these in the quickest way possible. So I do highly recommend following along because you'll be able to get all of these items very quickly, because I've streamlined this to where you basically just go in a nice little path to get all the items. Now, unfortunately, for all the coin locations, you will actually need to have the metal detector, but for some of these ring locations, you're not actually going to need it at all. Now, this is going to be our first ring just out of Fort Mercer and above our takeover series here. And if you put a pin right here, you'll even be able to see this one in Eagle Eye. There's going to be this site right here, and you do not need your metal detector for this. You dig this bad boy up, and you'll get the Magnate Turquoise Ring. It's going to be the first of 11. This next one you are going to need the metal detector for, and it is for the 1798 Draped Bust Silver Dollar. It is just west of Lake Don Julio, and if you come to this location right here, you're going to see some cactuses and rock. You're going to run to the other side of here and dig to your heart's content, and you'll get the 1798 Draped Bust Silver Dollar. As I've mentioned, these will be available until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 22nd. Make sure to convert the time zones, collect all of these before then, and you will be able to completely collect both of these sets. Next up is the 1796 half penny. Now you're going to have to go south of Thieves Landing, where Seth lives in Red Dead Redemption 1. And when you get to this particular location, you're going to go behind this little house. You are going to need to have the handy-dandy metal detector, and just next to this tree, you're going to dig and get the 1796 halfpenny. Next, we got to go just north of Thieves Landing, and you're going to get the Thorburn Turquoise Ring here. It is just above the R in Quaker's Cove. We got a stranger danger mission here too, and there's a tree here on the cliffs, and you don't need a metal detector for this or anything. This is just going to be a dig site. I want to know what that stranger danger is, that random event. I haven't actually encountered many down in New Austin because I don't spend much time down here. Wonder if we can actually get to it. Oh, it's just I think it's a wagon stealing thing. I've never actually saved the wagon before it's crashed before. I got you, boo! Oh god, maybe not, maybe not. No! No! Oh, she's dead. Oh, maybe not. We just didn't save the wagon. I think we'll probably get like $10 if we ever save one of those, but I just haven't done it yet. Next up, you gotta go to the Strawberry Stables, and near the Strawberry Stables, you're gonna have the 1792 nickel. Now, this is gonna be inside this little barn here. Of course, it's going to be covered in some kind of fecal matter, so make sure to wash your hands after. You don't want to catch some kind of weird horse disease. Mad horse disease. Something like that. I don't know, I'm not feeling witty right now. Ugh. I also don't know what that noise was that came out of my mouth just then, but just for those of you that don't know for some reason where Strawberry is or where the stables are, there you go. You gotta go right here. Next up is good old Hanging Dog Ranch, north of Strawberry in the Big Valley, for the Yates Diamond Ring. Now you're going to need to go into this handy-dandy building right here. And then we're going to need to go all the way upstairs. Now sometimes there's multiple collectibles in this particular area, so keep that in mind. Make sure to double-check your surroundings and collect things while you can. Looks like somebody's already been here recently, which is kind of funny. Grab that bad boy. And sometimes if you whip out your metal detector, I don't actually think the spawn is here today. That might be tomorrow's spawn. Yeah, there's nothing here right now. Okay, never mind. Now, on the other hand, just a little ways south of Hanging Dog Ranch, still in the Big Valley, you're going to go just below the R in the Little Creek River here, and you're going to find the 1800 gold quarter. It's going to be behind this bunch of trees here, right next to this funky-looking rock. And once you dig down after pulling out your handy-dandy metal detector, you will get the 1800 gold quarter. This next one is going to be a tit-bit nipply to get. You're going to have to go west of Coulter. And just along here, there's going to be a little waterfall. And this is going to be for the Harland Coral Ring. Now, if you're in Eagle Eye, you can see that it's right there. We just kind of need to hop in, go for a little bit of a swim. Your giblets are going to freeze off. It's going to be absolutely terrible. There's a dead horse here, actually, which is kind of interesting. And a dead body as well. You know, I never actually found this in single player. I bet there's probably something interesting here. Let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. I like that they put something here. This is actually something I have never seen in the game. Now for the 1800 gold dollar. You're going to have to go up to this little encampment above the I and the E on Grizzlies. You can follow this path and then just continue going up the mountain. And there's going to be a mining cave here. A mining cave? A mining shaft. And we're going to need to go inside of this bad boy. Now, you are going to need the metal detector for this once again. And, of course, my controller battery is dying. You're going to need to come in and go to the right here. And then I believe back here somewhere, we're going to find the treasure. We need to go back this way. And pretty much all the way the back of this particular area. Where we're trying to get to is right back here. We're gonna go down here, over this way, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. We've got ourselves the 1800 gold dollar. And just to show again exactly where this is in the cave, it's going to be right here. Now, just northwest above Valentine, you're going to find these railroad tracks here. And under the railroad tracks right here is going to be the 1800 half dime. You're just going to run under this little gap here. Metal detector, go ahead and dig up the 1800 half dime. Next up, we've got the Beaulieu Diamond Ring, which is just under the bridge next to the Dakota River outside of Valentine. And once you get to this bridge, on this side of it, which would be the, I guess, the north side of it, under that part, you're going to see a little collection point. Oh my god, don't die, don't die, don't die! Oh, okay, everything's fine. It's all part of the plan. We got a little chest here. And we're going to need to open that bad boy. Now you gotta head just east of Valentine under the F and the O of Cumberland Forest to this spot right here. you'll be able to see those two buildings, and then there's going to be this big tree right here. And on this side of it, you're going to find the 1792 quarter. For this next one, we've got to go between the B and the A of Caliban's seats, and this is actually the same location as one of the treasure maps in single player, and the most Indiana Jones style treasure you can probably find for the collector. We do have to go to the very top of Caliban's seats, and then once we get up here, we're gonna hop off here, run down this way. Now be very careful, because you can die doing this. Just keep that in mind. You gotta jump across, jump up, and then up down here without dying. And then right in this little nook, going to be our next treasure. The Aubrey Onyx Ring. Now for the 1787 1-cent token. It is going to be at the Heartland oil fields, just behind this building here. There's going to be this dead tree behind that little tower, and right next to the tree and these boxes is going to be the dig site. Now for the Pilgrim Moonstone Ring, and of course this one is at Moonstone Pond, north of Emerald Ranch, and the building with the tree that has collapsed on top of it. And to get up in here, you're just gonna walk up the tree. Well, actually, you know what? I think we could just jump up here. I think the first time I ever did this, I walked up the tree. But there is a little collectible down here somewhere. There it is, right on this little shelf thing. The Pilgrim Moonstone Ring. Now, next up is the Sackville Diamond Ring, which is in the Grizzlies, just between the I and the Z of Grizzlies, north of Moonstone Pond. Now, where we're at right now, you can look over at O'Crea's Run, and just down there is going to be the treasure that we want. Now, there is a pathway that goes across here that you can hop across and get to this item, but I'm thinking maybe if I drink a tonic and get my cores full, we might be able to just jump down from this spot here and get it. Oh, God! Oh, yeah. Nailed it, baby. So much easier than going across that stupid little path. Looks like there's another, like... Oh, no, that's like a canned food thing. Can I open you, please? I almost killed myself to get here, so I do deserve this treasure. Thank you very much. The Sackville Diamond Ring. You can actually see the pathway right there, but this way is just a little bit faster. Now, getting out, on the other hand... Oh, no. Oh no. No, 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 no. I'm gonna leave the getting out to you. You can have fun with that. Next up is the 1795 Half Eagle, all the way down in Emerald Ranch, and it's just behind the main house. Now, once we get to this location, you're going to see some hanging clothes. You are going to need your metal detector. And next to one of these pairs of clothes is going to be a dig site. Almost. There we go. Is it next to a dress again? It is, similar to how it is in Valentine. Funny. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. The 1795 Half Eagle. Next up is the Bernard Pearl Ring. You're going to need to go between the E and the M of Lemoyne, south of Emerald Ranch. And right next to this building here is going to be a couple of graves. Yep, that's right, a couple of graves. We're channeling our inner Seth here. And we got to find the Bernard Pearl Ring. Probably going to be... Oh, we're getting closer. Right behind this tree, probably? Yeah. Most of these things are like in between trees or behind trees or right next to rocks and stuff like that. Thankfully, we didn't have to dig up the actual graves, because that would be terrible. Now, also at this location is going to be the 1797 Gold Eagle. And guess where that's going to be? At the bottom of this here well. There's actually some secrets around this particular area in Red Dead Redemption 2 single player. And some carvings on the... Excuse me. No, I do not want to climb back up the ladder. I do, however, want to dig here. You can see here that there's, like, carvings and stuff in the wall of the well here. With some crosses. And you can find coins, actually, in this well. In single player, too. But there we go. The 1797 Gold Eagle. Now for the $1,800 $5 Bachelor. It's going to be just west of Southfield Flats. Under the railroad tracks right here. Right in that little nook down there. We're going to need our handy-dandy metal detector. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Next up is the Benice Topaz Ring. Just east of the Braithwaite Manor, north of the Lanahatchee River. This location right here. And once you are at the road and looking off to the south, you're going to see this dead tree here. And inside of this dead tree will be the ring you're looking for. Next up, we got to head to Blue Water Marsh, just below the H for the 1794 silver dollar. It's going to be under the deck of this particular building here. And once you're here, just pull out your lovely metal detector, head to these boxes right over here. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, 1794 silver dollar. Now there's also a little bonus here too. Once we grab that, you can head right over here, and there's a cardinal flower here. We've also got a tarot card in the toilet over here. This is the, the Page of Cups. Nice. Now we've got to go north and just east of Van Horn. Below the E and the R of New Hanover. And if you come right about here, you're going to be able to find the 1700 New York token. You can see these two dead trees right next to each other, and right at the edge of this, you're going to find your dig site. After this, we've only got 2 more collectibles left, and they're going to be around Annisburg. Now for the second to last item, the Bosk Emerald Ring. I have no idea if I pronounced that right, but it is going to be just northeast of Annisburg. It's going to be where the Viking tablet was. We're going to go over here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One more item left, and it is relatively close to this particular one. And now for the final item, the 1789 penny. It's going to be north of Annisburg, right here. And if you look at the topography here, it's going to be right in this little jut out here. And when you're on the road, you're going to see a tree, a rock, and a broken tree. Now you're going to head over this way. And right here is going to be the final item. Now keep in mind, you do have until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 22nd to collect all of these items. And when you sell both of these collections, you'll be able to make just shy of $920. An incredibly easy amount of money to make. Well, it's a lot of money, but it's incredibly easy to make by getting these 2 collections. I do hope you all enjoyed this video. Now you can also redo this entire collection on September 25th. So keep that in mind. If you want to make another $1,000 on September 25th, you'll have until September 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, once again, to complete this entire, well, both of these collections. But I do hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did find it useful, make sure to slap that like button, whisper sweet nothings to it. It'll greatly appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.